I have to say, I'm
Mr.
a huge
Ostermiller?
fan of Judge Simpson.
I'm
I
sorry.
watch his YouTubes all the time. He's fantastic, and I'll shut up now.
Your Honor, I have serious concerns about this defendant following any orders, to be honest, from the victim advocate earlier that day before Mr. Ostermiller, I'm speaking. Do not speak.
But no, like, who
Mr.
are you?
Ostermiller, please stop. Please stop.
So,
Okay.
so the victim
Just
asked
say who she is.
Mr. Ostermiller.
Mr. Ostermiller, you want to interrupt everybody else? You don't want to interrupt me.
Absolutely not, sir.
The content presented in this video is intended for commentary, analysis, and educational purposes, and is protected under the principles of fair use as defined by U.S. copyright law. Welcome back to Kangaroo Court Law, your front row seat to the most compelling and thought-provoking moments from the world of virtual justice. Today, we find ourselves in the digital realm of the Honorable Judge Cedric Simpson, where respect and decorum are always paramount. In this outlandish courtroom episode, we encounter a defendant who seems to have a rather peculiar way of showing his admiration for the Honorable Judge. With boldness, he declares himself a fan of Judge Simpson, professing to watch the judge's cases all the time on YouTube. Yet, while his respect for Judge Simpson is evident, his attitude towards the prosecutor is nothing short of disdain. Although the defendant seems to have a lot of respect and admiration for our beloved Judge Simpson, he has no respect at all for the prosecutor. Judge Simpson had no choice but to put the defendant in check. This was brazen contempt of court.
Court calls the case. People versus Jeffrey Ostermiller.
Here and present.
Silvana Reed, Assistant Public Defender, with and on behalf of Mr. Ostermiller. Could you state your name for the record, sir?
Jeffrey Ostermiller. My
you.
middle name is Alan.
Your Honor, in this matter, we would like to set it for bench trial. We also have discussed the motion that was filed by the prosecution regarding the no contact order being reinstated. Mr. Ostermiller does understand and is willing to comply with that.
And Your Honor,
I'm sorry, he understands what?
There is a request for the no contact order to be reinstated, and he does plan on complying with that condition.
Well, I think there's a bigger request than that.
that's correct.
Can I also just say though, like,
hold on,
let's
Mr.
put this on the
Ostermiller.
record.
Mr. Ostermiller, hold on.
I have to say,
Mr.
I'm a huge
Ostermiller,
fan of Judge Simpson.
I'm
I
sorry.
watch his YouTubes all the time. He's fantastic, and I'll shut up now.
Your Honor, I have serious concerns about this defendant following any orders, to be honest, given his behavior. I would also ask that among the court revoking the defendant's bond, I would ask that he be tested for drugs and or alcohol. He was not supposed to be doing either as a condition of his bond. I asked for an immediate bench warrant, although it was the end of the day Friday. That's when I got the communication from the victim advocate earlier that day before Mr. Ostermiller, I'm speaking. Do not speak.
But no, like, who
Mr.
are you?
Ostermiller, please stop. Please stop.
So,
Okay.
so the
Can
victim
Just
asked.
say who she is.
Mr. Ostermiller.
Mr. Ostermiller.
Boy, this does not go down this plan.
No. I'll tell you
I
what,
don't know who
Mr.
this woman
Ostermiller,
is, though.
hold it.
And she's
Mr.
speaking my
Ostermiller, you want to
character.
interrupt everybody else? You don't want to interrupt me.
Absolutely not, sir.
Tell you what, I don't. Whoa, no. See,
I'll let you speak.
everybody's to be in my court 3 o'clock in person on this matter. Mr. Ostermiller, I'm ordering you down here at 3 o'clock. You don't appear at 3 o'clock in person, I'm issuing a bench warrant for your arrest with no bond. I'm done.
Who is this woman? And who is she to speak
3
to my
o'clock.
character?
Mute him.
Mr. Ostermiller,
Court does call the case. People versus Spencer Chambers.
All comments, viewpoints, interpretations, and insights expressed in this video are for education and entertainment purposes. All individuals featured in the video are to be presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Please do not attempt to contact, locate, or engage with any individuals featured in the video.